my god, just look at all of these bombers. Just the explosions everywhere. Oh. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Spiffing Brit, and today we are playing some Hearts of Iron 4. My god, I am hyped to play this game. I have a brilliant plan today, ladies and gentlemen, because of course a new update is coming out soon. That's right, at the end of the month they're releasing a brand new DLC. I know, isn't it wonderful? So I decided to hop back before the previous DLC to show off one of my favourite gameplay experiences I ever had in Hearts of Iron 4. So, are we all prepared to watch the Spiffing Brit break yet another game? Oh, I'm sure we are, but just to double check, make sure you've got your cup of tea down in front of you. You might have hit the like button by now, who knows, and that you're subscribed so that you're part of this wonderful community. Anyway, are you all sitting comfortably? Well, I guess we should begin. Oh, now that's a perfect way to start a video. So naturally for a HOI4 game we want to do the 1936 scenario, and now we need to choose a country which we're going to completely and utterly break and basically make completely invincible. And that's right, we'll also be doing it in Iron Man mode. Because I'm no cheat, ladies and gentlemen, I'm all about doing things the Paradox approved way. Making sure the game is working at its full potential exactly as intended. So when it comes to a nation to pick to make super overpowered, I can see no better nation than France. Now, hear me out, I know I'm a British person playing France, but trust me, okay? Yes, I can make the United Kingdom ridiculously overpowered, but come on, that's really easy. Making France overpowered, however, is difficult, because they are of course the natural enemy of the United Kingdom. So, to make your enemy a completely overpowered nation which can probably steamroll Germany in a matter of milliseconds, that takes a lot. And that's why you're here today, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to see something which honestly is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But as you can see, we're in the game, and we do have achievements available. If we want to get some achievements, we can. Now, how are we going to make France overpowered? Because as we all know, they're in a bit of a precarious situation. Germany absolutely hates them. There are two ways we're going to absolutely smash Germany, and in fact we might do it very early on and then see where we go from there. But to of course begin with, we're going to want to start releasing some nations. Because France, yes, it's a powerful and mighty nation, but it can be much more powerful if it has some friends. And at the moment, France, they have no friends. I'm sorry, you only have colonies. Colonies aren't your friends. We the Brits learned that the hard way. Oh, how dare they throw the tea in the harbour. I mean, it was just so uncalled for. They were just pure innocent bags of tea. They didn't need to be wasted that way. Okay, calm, Spiff. Get back into the video. Channel happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Come on, Spiff. Anyway, we're going to release a few nations. So, I'm thinking, let's go for Syria. Now, that's a good choice. Let's release Syria as a puppet. There we go. Look at that. It's a very interesting nation that allows us to do some very interesting things. Like, for example, a lend-lease. So, we're going to go on over to Syria and start a lend-lease with them. I know, aren't we so good? We're going to help out this tiny little nation that we've just brought into the world by sending them, ladies and gentlemen, we are very generous today. We're going to send them one single motorized. I know, look at me, I'm practically Jesus with the amount of free stuff I'm handing out. But it doesn't stop there. We are also going to send them all of these bombers. How many are we going to send them? Well, we're going to send them 2.4 million. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, 2.4 million, no more, no less. We might as well also send them some tanks. I'm feeling we also send them 2.4 million tanks. There's honestly no reason to send the tanks, I just feel like it sometimes. Also, we might as well send them some guns. Yes, I'm thinking 2.4 million guns. So there we go. We, the generous overlords, the people of France, are sending over a single Citroen U2 free and then 2.4 million tactical bombers, tanks, guns, and first aid kits or whatever this is. So of course they absolutely love me because they're a puppet, so they're going to accept this deal. Wabam! Oh, look at that. They've signed up already. Isn't that just perfect? And of course we also want to make sure we get on with some research. So what are we, the people of France, going to be focusing on? Well, we're going to naturally want to take a look at the power that is flying around in something that isn't absolute garbage. We're going to want to research that, along with some electricity, because apparently France has been lacking electricity, and also construction, because apparently the people of France haven't built anything before. This is their first time learning how to literally put metal beams together. But of course, one thing we want to make sure we do is to stop Hitler from retaking the Rhineland. I know, look at that, he's powering on for it. He wants to get the Rhineland done. He's going to actually get the Rhineland done in 67 days, if you can believe it, ladies and gentlemen. So what are we going to do? Well, that means we've got 67 days to prepare something absolutely wonderful. As you can see, we're just powering for our lend-lease. At the moment, there's going to be a lot of funky numbers flying around there. Lots of -1 millions. Don't worry, that's all perfectly fine. The game is running as intended. I promise Spiff isn't breaking it at all. Although actually no, you've signed up to this video, so you're already well aware of that. Anyway, let me just channel my powers briefly before I break the game by taking a sip of tea. Oh, 2 tea sips in one video? My god. I can't let you guys get too addicted to the wonder that is tea drinking ASMR, otherwise you might start demanding it on bulk. And there we have it. We've apparently delivered all of that equipment. We've apparently sent them minus 180 something. I don't know how we've done that. So we're going to cancel our lend-lease to them monthly. We don't need that. There we go, job done. And we've created for them a deficit of minus 1 million planes. Don't worry, Syria can deal with that. But of course, don't worry, because yes, not only did we break Syria, we also broke France, because we are now sitting on a stockpile of 1.8 million tactical bombers, 1.8 million light tanks, and 1.8 million infantry equipment. I know what you're going to say. This isn't probably what France should have access to in 1936. And to that I say, yeah, you're probably right, yeah. Yeah, I don't really have an excuse this time. Oh, the Spanish Civil War is fired. I guess I could weigh into that. The public demands rearmament. Oh, lovely. The people have a right to feel safe. Oh no, and then the workers are going on strike. God damn it, this is so France. Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking we go communist. To really unleash the power of France, we might as well. There we go. Now that we've supported the left, we will go for Republican intervention. Hopefully there's still going to be Republican Spain for us to intervene in, but we're going to give it a try. Republican Spain has been quite heavily cut off, to say the least. They are currently facing a bit of a weapons issue. Great, they've beansed it. The Spanish AI has completely bloody beansed it. Nothing I can do can probably rescue Republican Spain. Ah, bugger. It would appear their main issue was sending out infantry which had no guns to fight with. I think it's time we pull out and leave them fighting their own battles. Big F for Republican Spain, but alas, there is nothing I can do to save you from yourself and your own poor AI. Oh my goodness, the communists are demanding a referendum. Let's go for it. The referendum is preferable to a bloody revolt. And did you think French national unity could ever get this low? I didn't, but hey, we've managed it. By God, this country's buggered. And also, now that we're communists, we might as well also start justifying a war goal on Germany. Besides, I'd like to show off the main point of our plan. We've been really heavily developing the airfields in this area. So, how effective are airfields? Well, they're very effective. We're going to add 2,000 bombers to each of our airfields, or at least we would if we had any manpower. God damn it, France! Create more people. Huzzah! Ladies and gentlemen, I've jumped into the point of the video when you were least expecting me. That's right, it's right before we declare war on Germany. Now, how do you think it's going to go down? This is the chance for you to weigh in on the video and see what's going to happen. Are we going to A, use our tanks and completely steamroll Germany? B, use our bombers and completely reduce Germany to ashes? Or C, a strategy that no one has ever seen before, combining the two, which basically will tap Germany dry of every single thing it has before we finally waltz on in there completely uncontested and just win the war in a matter of moments? Yes. Which one do you think it's going to be? Because I can tell you, I've broken the game. Anyway, if you've been enjoying the video so far, please do give it a like. For some reason, the last video I did ended up on YouTube trending. It's the first ever video I've ever had on YouTube trending, and honestly, all of you ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. And all of you who have subscribed from the last video, or are considering subscribing, thank you very much. You're all absolutely majestic sausages. Anyway, let's jump back into the video. We have a Germany to defeat. Right, huzzah. A lot of time has passed, and what has happened? Well, we've managed to justify our claim on the German Reich. That's right, we have cause to invade. Plus, they're also going to try and justify on Czechoslovakia, so we might as well. If anything, I'd say this is practically self-defense. You might also be sat there wondering where all the manpower has gone, and to that I say, mostly the Air Force. Yes, that's right, 250,000 of the French army is now in the Air Force. The reason being, there are 6,000 strategic bombers flying around the skies of Western Germany, just waiting for the war to break out, and as soon as it does, they are going to strategically bomb the hell out of this entire region. We are going to reduce this entire area to rubble. So I think we have our armies prepared, we have our tactical bombers prepared. I think it's time we declare war on Germany. So here we are as France against Germany. Now, we could waltz on over the Maginot Line and attack them. However, honestly, no. Oh, and Italy's joined Axis. Oh, that means I'm going to be at war with Italy. Well, that's fine. We can set up our attack plans to immediately invade Italy. We have an opportunity where we could attack Germany. If we really wanted to, we could. Are we going to? No. We're going to bomb Germany first. As you can see, their airfields have just been almost destroyed in this region. 6,000 bombers flying above the skies of Germany. I'd like to point out, this is an entire building we're destroying. That is one entire military factory, one entire airport level. That isn't small. That is a lot of time spent being built. There we go. The entire airport of this region here with Munich has been destroyed. And of course, the more airports I destroy, the less planes Germany can get in the sky. Wow, the Germans are genuinely just throwing themselves against the Maginot Line. They have made basically no progress. No progress at all. What are you even doing? Germany, why did you declare war on Czechoslovakia? This is genuinely one of the worst times you could have possibly declared war on a country, when there are two major superpowers attacking you and there is genuinely 6,000 bombers, an unprecedented quantity of bombers flying around the skies of southern Germany. And you just go, no, I am going to declare war on Czechoslovakia. That is the greatest strategy I could come up with. This is exactly why you have 171 casualties, Germany. Yeah, I'm not even going to attack them. They can keep attacking me. That's their bad, not mine. We're also going to upgrade to extensive conscription. Trust me, that extra million manpower, it's going to be needed. Right, and I've also decided we might as well get some strategic bombing going, so we're going to strategically bomb all of Eastern Germany while strategically bombing the Alpines and Western Germany and also defending our own skies. This is the power of having, for some reason, an infinite supply of planes. Don't question where France is getting them all from. It doesn't matter. Apparently the French Air Force, it was always this big. They always just had a casual 5.6 million planes lying around. Oh my god, Italy has managed to hit 500,000 casualties and Germany is not far behind it. What are they doing? Oh, you shouldn't just throw your men into the lines. Look at what Italy is doing. So they have faced quite a bit of an issue because due to my bombarding, there is no infrastructure in the area. Yet because of my massive army on this side, the AI is forcing them to garrison it, which is forcing them to build up attrition. All of their industry is getting bombed. The same as for Germany. They see that this is a beautiful opportunity to attack into a level 10 fort. A level 10 fort, Germany. Let that sink in. You don't have air superiority. You're attacking into a fort and you just stand no chance. Germany, your AI, I love you, but please, it's time to stop. So yes, now if you try and attack into this, you are going to get swarmed by close air support. Please don't, Germany. Oh, and Germany is going to try. Genuinely nothing is going to stop them. I'd like to point out we're holding the Maginot Line against what appears to be about 80 divisions using 36. And I suppose, admittedly, you can say we're also using millions of bombers, but shh, Germans don't know about that one yet for some reason. If they did, they'd have probably stopped attacking by now. Anyway, how are you doing, Germany? How's the infrastructure here like? Okay, the infrastructure is non-existent. My oh my oh my, the German war economy is going to be brought to a crumble. I can't wait. In Italy, are you still being crazy and deciding to attack into the Alps? Yep, you are. Look at that tank. Look at how many supplies that tank has. That tank has no supplies. Italy, what are you doing? Also, the United States has a volunteer force over here. It's the Wake Island Garrison. Mates, you're fighting in Syria against an enemy that doesn't exist. We're not at war with anyone around here. Wait, hang on a second. Oh no, Americans in the Middle East. They're not here to garrison. They're here to find oil. It all makes sense now. Wow, and there we have it. France has lost almost 100,000 manpower. Germany and Italy, however, 1.2 million. Yep, this is fine, ladies and gentlemen. Perfectly fine. Game's functioning well. I'm so glad this game has great AI. And also, someone who wouldn't want to exploit or break the game, because I wouldn't want to do that. I'd never want to do that. Oh, and here's the bombers. Just what is going on with these graphics? They just fly on out here and they just bomb. Is there anything even left for them to bomb? The German army is just going to straight up run out of equipment, because I'm not sure if there's an area of Germany that we aren't bombarding. I just don't get what is convincing the German AI that they can attack across a river into a level 10 fort with the support of about 2,000 enemy close air support. I don't get it. I have no idea. We don't need to even invade them. This is honestly the joy of the strategy. You don't need to invade a country to defeat it. If it just has no factories, it can't produce anything. If it has no manpower, it can't deploy anything. Who cares if they've just signed a secret deal with the communists? It doesn't matter. Stalin, he's gonna love us, because guess what? We're trading with him and we're also a communist. Genuinely nothing will stop them from just repeatedly throwing themselves in. Oh, and also, yes, we are pursuing a nuclear technology. Who wouldn't want a nuclear-powered France? It's just nuclear power plants. Right, that's all we're making. Certainly not nuclear bombs to drop on Denmark. I mean, sorry, Berlin, yes. Not Denmark. We wouldn't want to drop nukes on Denmark now, would we? We'd lose all 4 of our Danish subscribers. I know, it would be devastating. Oh, and some wars have been merged. Apparently Yugoslavia has just joined Axis because the United Kingdom declared war on Yugoslavia. Sorry, what? UK, why? Why? What is the benefit of declaring war on Yugoslavia? Why did you do that, UK? You're meant to be... I have no idea why you've done that, UK, but very well, we're now at war with Yugoslavia, another nation that I now need to somehow get strategic bombers on top of. Great. Maybe we could fly them over from down here. How many planes can we put here? None. What about the tiny island of Malta? Yes, if we put 600 strategic bombers here, we should be able to take out Yugoslavia. There we go. 600 bombers, and I want you to start bombing the Western Balkans. Trust me, it's simply a peacekeeping feature. We're totally not just ruining their entire economy for years to come. Shh, don't worry. Shh, it's peacekeeping. You're fighting with a half-strength force of 2 divisions. Oh my god. I love you, HOI4 AI. Honestly, I think going back onto this version has made me really appreciate the improvements that the game has made to AI. I'd also like to thank Germany and Italy for almost reaching 1 million casualties. Thank you. Your sacrifices will not be in vain. Actually, no, they will be in vain. Yeah, you're right. They are completely in vain. What are you doing? Oh my god, just look at all of these bombers. Just the explosions everywhere. Oh no, Zog submits to Italy. Zog, you do know the situation the Italians are in at the moment. Oh god, I should have sent him a message saying don't give in to Italy. Poland has refused the German ultimatum. Hell yeah, Poland, you stand up for yourself. You go, girl. And the German forces are just going to pull off the Maginot Line. Sorry, what is going on? They're pulling off the Maginot Line and attacking the Maginot Line at the same time. What 1000 IQ play is this? The German AI, it's honestly beyond me. We could probably attack now. The issue is, I honestly feel like we're attacking into a piece of land that we've bombed so much, we've ground it down into atoms. There's going to be no land here, like no farmable land. I'm surprised there's even population here. Germany, why would you declare war on Luxembourg? What is the strategic... Oh, I just won't even question it, that's fine. Right, let's just march on into Luxembourg and defend it. Oh, and the Netherlands has just been declared on. Why are you choosing now to start the war? You shouldn't attack more countries when you're already in this big of a mess. The German Air Force is actually doing really well because they've decided to go for German air innovation. Now that's beautiful. With one slight drawback, however, though. None of their airports are working, so whilst they do own 895 planes, this airport here is almost completely bombed out, and so are all of the ones around here. Yeah, we've buggered them. The maximum amount of planes they can field at the moment is 400. Oh, and the Brits have just apparently done a naval invasion into northern Germany, and they've naval invaded not on a port, so these units are dead. Well, good job, UK. Very proud of you. Woo, you do that D-Day. It's not gonna work. What are you doing? What are you doing, UK? I expected good old-fashioned tea drinking, not what you're doing. So let's do a quick recap of the game. The year is 1939. It's July. Yep, this is roughly a few months before Germany was actually meant to start World War II, but instead, yeah, World War II started. And even though Italy has the same military factories that I do, and Germany has way more military factories than I do, you can see that I've managed to keep my entire army completely stocked, whereas they have managed to keep their entire army stocked with only manpower and nothing else. Yeah, a very effective military strategy, but Germany, I don't think it's gonna pay off. I've literally converted Germany and Italy into fighting like the Soviets in the war when they just run out of guns. There is no guns going around, so they're just grabbing whatever they can find off the floor. Oh, and Poland has just decided to, for some reason, scrap all of its battle plans and line up all of its divisions against Memel. Thank you, Poland. Thank you for your brilliant strategic genius. Oh, and the Soviet Union has declared war on Finland. For goodness sake, UK, whatever you do, do not put Finland in the Allies. I pray, don't put Finland in the Allies. And I know there's such a high chance that you will. You best behave, United Kingdom. If you don't, I'm just backing out. I'm not going to help you anymore. I think it's time we steamroll Germany. Charge! Attack divisions which have no equipment and no supplies. Oh, look at that. 34% strength, 22 organization. It doesn't matter that you've got terrain and entrenchment. We can just walk through you. Literally straight through you. My, oh my, oh my. The organization is gone. Yep, that's a decent push, I'd say. Wow, we have managed to grab quite a lot indeed. Should we attack into Italy? All of the Italian troops are exactly roughly 40% strength. The reason being their strength is entirely manpower based, no equipment. Let us attack. That's going to be a lot of manpower losses. Yeah, that fielded manpower is going to go down, I'm afraid, Axis. That's not going to stay up there. Wow, this is one of the easiest fights I've ever had against the AI, if I'm being honest. Their armies melt like butter against ours. Of course, we're going to get achievements from this because we're playing Hearts of Iron 4. And this is seen as a game feature. I love it. Oh, and of course, have we made our way into Berlin? Yes, we've made our way into Berlin. Here's the line of French armor. Is it getting opposed? Nope. Just waltz on straight over these completely unprepared German units and just walk into Berlin. And there we go, fall of Berlin. It's 1939, 28th of September. Everything's going good, ladies and gentlemen. Everything's going good. Turns out, Italy, not that difficult to defeat. You know what, we're going to grab this one horse division. What are you looking like? You are literally just 4 horses with a pair of binoculars. I think this is the perfect unit to take out Rome. There you go, just waltz on down here. Success, we've taken Rome. We've only managed to gain how many casualties in the last few months? Last 12 months, 36,000 casualties. I'd say 36,000 casualties for taking out almost all of Germany and seizing Rome. Not bad, I don't think many other people could do that. So, you join us back later, and yeah, some interesting things have happened. Hungary joined the war, they're gone. Yugoslavia, of course, joined the war and they're gone. Italy's gone, Germany's gone. And then moments before Germany was defeated completely, they managed to sign an agreement with Japan, and Japan joined the war. Thank you, Japan. Thank you, Hirohito. How very bloody nice of you. You've just added a lot more onto my game. Thank you. How very considerate of you. And also, we're going to invade nationalist Spain. Jesus Christ, nationalist Spain, 161 divisions. Oh, I like this. Okay. Tactical bombers. 10,000 strategic bombers. Oh, this is going to be interesting. 10,000 strategic bombers flying around the skies of Spain. This is going to be worth it. As you can see, nationalist Spain's attack against our border, it's not going well. Heavily entrenched French gun positions versus large amounts of infantry. The airfields all behind you have been bombed. The infrastructure is almost completely removed. Oh, I love it. Nationalist Spain has given up on attacking us. The issue they are currently facing is that the AI is still telling them to garrison the border against us because of how many men we have here. This has led to an issue, which is that because there is no infrastructure remaining due to the bombing, all of the nationalist Spain units are currently receiving about 40% attrition. Yep, that seems good. And the Soviet Union and Finland have signed a white peace despite the fact that the Soviet Union has 331 divisions and Finland has probably around 30. Yep, that's fine. Game's working great. Thank you, game. And of course it happened. Of course it bloody happened. Romania has decided, hey, you know what? We're gonna join in the war too. Why not? It's going so great for everyone else that has joined the war, we might as well. Oh, the Soviet Union's declared war on Poland. Oh, God. I'm gonna get called into yet another war. Oh, and the game just crashed. Okay, thanks, HOI4. Literally just as I was about to research the wonderful tactical bombers and destroy the world. Well, alas, it doesn't matter. I'm happy with where we managed to get to. The game's a little bit unstable, but to be fair, I was playing on an older version. If you have enjoyed what you've seen today, please do give the video a like. And, you know, if you have any fun ideas for a video you want to see, give me a shout. Of course, as always, a huge thanks to my majestic patrons. These are some lovely people, and they have done some wonderful things. If you want to know what video to watch next, and you're sat here and you're like, whoa, I don't know if I'm gonna like this guy, I've only liked the HOI4 stuff, then don't worry, take a look at this video. Trust me, you're gonna fall in love with it. Anyway, I will see all of you in the next one. Have a wonderful evening. Bye bye.